What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to SteveBussaGS. We got another scorecard reaction for y'all, and you already know what it is. Let's get it. Alright, not only is this new artist week, but I believe this is also our first time hearing from an artist from Botswana. So we got our first look at the sound of an entire country, and we have our first look at these artists as well. I've got Frost Legato featuring Dato Seiko. I am probably mispronouncing something. I promise it's not intentional. Correct me down in the comments below if that's wrong. We got the first single off an upcoming album called Found. Let's see what it's hitting for. Do me a favor. Run the gauntlet. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Little bell notification guy. I'm ready to dig into this, man. I have no idea what to expect. But we gonna find out. Shout out. I believe this was actually requested by Illy the Host too out of South Africa, which is super, super dope when you see people and artists and DJs and shit like that from other countries that are supporting others. Like, salute for that. That's super, super dope. Definitely deserve props for that. But yeah, let's see if it's hitting. Because if I got put onto something that wasn't good, I'm going to have to fuck with him about it. Okay.
I rely on me and no other. All alone even when I suffer.
Whoever this is has a sexy ass voice. Okay, I'm in. Does this sound like a dance track though? It's got kind of like the kind of like vibe in the background of the beat.
I rely on me and no other. All alone even when I suffer.
Yeah, this definitely has more of, this doesn't really feel hip-hop. It definitely has more of like a Afro-pop kind of sound to it. Not usually my taste, but let's see what it's hitting for.
Man, I hate it. When I highway and just got my like I'm Neo in the Matrix. Life is not a day trip, you best not waste it. Or spend time jamming to a B-side playlist. But survive through precious.
I just sound clean right off the bat. Whoever produced this is a very, very clean production to it. I like the flow, kind of like talking over the beat here. It cuts into it. He definitely has a hip-hop sound to his voice, which is probably the only hip-hop thing that's about this track so far. Everything leading up to this has definitely seemed like more like club-type music. So I'm curious to see what the lyrics bring the vibe into it, and whether or not it's gonna, like, it's one of two things. It's either gonna cut it well to where it's like, cool, I got my dose of hip-hop and something that's still a little bit upbeat, or it's gonna feel like really, really uncohesive. You know what I'm saying? Like the lyrics won't match the beat. So that's what we're gonna be looking for. We're gonna see if it doesn't make it a cohesive track, or does it still kind of feel a little bit off.
You can miss me with the sympathy. Man, I hate it. When I highway and just got my like I'm Neo in the Matrix. Life is not a day trip, you best not waste it. Or spend time jamming to a B-side playlist. But survive through precious. But still distinct precious. And love's infectious, just keep in mind. I told a friend, but without root the life. Hope that makes sense. I will not spend my life just trying to make.
Alright, so you guys already know what to do, GS gang. There's going to be at least a decent amount of this. This obviously needs to be translated. If I'm missing any dope bars, please put it down in the comments so we can give credit where credit is due. What I will say is his ability to kind of switch in and out between languages. I'm not sure which language he's speaking, but it's super, super fluid. It's super clean. It doesn't feel forced. Doesn't feel like there's like a bulkiness to it when the transition is going. It's a really, really smooth transition. I wish I knew what he was saying, obviously, so I give a little bit more credence to the first part of the bars, with the second part of the bars being in English to end it with. But from what I can tell so far, it at least sounds smooth. You know what I'm saying? They got smooth transitions on it so far.
But still distinct precious, and love's infectious, just keep in mind. I told a friend, but without root the life. Hope that makes sense. I will not spend my life just trying to make sense. I want the money and the I wanna make M's, but not for vanity or greed. Just wanna make ends meet, and my best friend sleep. That's how I think about it. Then
I like the message. Let's go.
Time we see each other, we gon' drink about it. Cause this love of ours eternal, ain't no limit about it. But every now and then I wonder how I live without it. How I live without it.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. I like it. It seems very, very simplistic. This definitely seems like more like a radio hit. Like, does kind of like feel like a club song, but at least he's sprinkling a little good message in there too. That was kind of heavy too. I'm trying to make sense, but yeah, we in there. We in there.
I rely on me and no other. All alone, even when I suffer. I rely on me and no other. All alone, even when I suffer.
That transition is dope. I don't even like music like this. I don't even listen to like dance music not like that. That's a dope transition right there though. Ooh, listen to the instrumentation on the beat too. This beat is actually kind of nice.
It's not your final story, we meet on the other end. My boha uncle Atebana Aja hold my hand. Trying to be a better father than my old man, but he been trying lately, I'm giving the bro a chance. See, time is so fleeting.
That was dope. That was dope. That was a bar. I like that. I'm trying to be a better father than my old man, but he's been trying lately. I give bro a chance. Yo, I don't, like, that doesn't fit this track and everything like that. I got a feeling that I would like this guy on a different beat. Like, if he's gonna get this is almost on some like dark room music type shit. He starts getting his introspective bag. Like, that was an introspective ass bar. That was a good conscious. That was a good life bar. I'm here for that. It definitely feels like that was a little bit out of place on the overall feel of the track. Whoever's singing on the hook sounds perfect for the beat. That seems like a really, really good transition. Actually, the entire hook, where you have the actual hook and then you have that kind of like beat transition into the verse. All of that feels super clean. I'm not sure the lyrics on the second verse here are going to be matching up though, because this is like, now we're getting into my bag. Second verse is like getting into the shit that I like, and I just don't know that it matches this beat. It's kind of throwing me off a little bit. Like, here I'm shaking my ass, right? Like, this is like kind of like this is booty shake music right now. I don't want to start thinking about my daddy issues after that.
Story, we meet on the other end. My boha uncle Atebana Aja hold my hand. Trying to be a better father than my old man, but he been trying lately, I'm giving the bro a chance. See, time is so fleeting, my mind was ODing. Just think about the time I'd slide in your DM. Death is like a robber that never gets caught stealing. My sisapela so I ain't at all healing, but I hate pity. I'm
this flow's nice.
To play victim, loved ones stay together forever through the distance. It moves through systems, the universe isn't confined by times, your mind through existence. This life, the next, I strive for the best. You told me live my dreams, I hope I'm seeing you next. The hourglass moves, the mood is doom gloom.
Talk your shit, King. Alright, I like him lyrically. I don't like him on this beat. I gotta hear him on something that's a little bit more gritty. Like, he's got bars, like he's talking on the second verse, but like it feels out of place still.
Together forever through the distance, it moves through systems. The universe isn't confined by times, your mind through existence. This life, the next, I strive for the best. You told me live my dreams, I hope I'm seeing you next. The hourglass moves, the mood is doom gloom. Look for you in the stars, I hope I see you soon.
Bro, I promise you, I know he can cook on some dark room music shit.
I will see you soon.
That was a perfect fade out. It sounded like it was like a sample. The "We'll See You Soon" sample. Sounded super clean. Into the fade out afterwards. That was a really, really nice closure to the song. All right, you know what's next. Let's break it down. Let's see how much we really liked it. Let's pull it up. All right, so I am new to everybody on this track. It's my first time here. If you guys are new here, you don't know how this works, you gotta catch at least 3 of them on the channel for me to be a fan of you. I don't know if I'm giving one for this. Maybe. I mean, it was a super clean track. I'm not the target audience for it, though. So we're not going to give one for this one just yet. I want to hear something more hip-hop sounding, more of a hip-hop vibe, less of a dance track, so that I can like really dig into it, and it fits more the aesthetic of the channel, you know what I mean? Target audience for this one, I'm just gonna say no. Not the target audience. I think if you are the type that goes to clubs and you appreciate more radio-esque music, you appreciate, you know, something to like get people up and moving a little bit more, that this will be more your lane. Not necessarily the type of music I go for. Proper setting, like I said, I think is a radio hit. It sounds super clean, sounds super dope, the flows were all clean. Just a little too ass shaky for me. Bars and lyrics, I would give them. See, it's hard to say because it didn't match the aesthetic of the track, right? So like, I'll give it like a solid 19 out of 25 because he was talking some shit. Obviously, there was a decent portion of the lyrics that I wasn't able to understand because it was in a different language, so you have to take that into consideration as well. I feel like 19 out of 25 is fair. Especially when you get on more of a radio track. No one's coming on here and like, yo, I'm about to bar this radio shit the fuck up. Which is why it was surprising that he got into that kind of like, that second verse was definitely more on the lyrical side than it was on the commercial side. I was like, pulling me every which way. The delivery was clean. I liked the delivery. I liked the hook. Nothing spectacular though. It wasn't anything over the top. It just felt like a very average, solid track. I would give it like a good 20. I'd give it like a solid 20 out of 25. The beat selection, it depends. Either the beat selection was terrible if this was supposed to be an introspective track, or the beat selection was perfect if this was supposed to be more of a commercial track. So I'm going to give him full credit for it, 15 out of 15, because I already kind of deducted the points from the lyrics for it being that kind of a song. So we'll give it a 15 out of 15 for the beat selection. Sound quality mixing was clean as shit, 15 out of 15. There's not really anything that I would change as far as the sound quality goes. Whoever produced this definitely had their shit together. This was dope. Effectiveness. Does this make you want to listen to more? Here's the thing. Whoever was on the hook singing, her voice was beautiful. I would 100% listen to something else from them. My guy who was rapping on the second verse, that shit was dope. I would listen to something more of that was more gritty. I don't think this was the good song to recommend to me personally. But the little things that I liked from this is definitely made me interested in digging in more to the people who were there. I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10. Enjoyability, this one is not for me. I would give it like a 5 out of 10. I can see that it's technically good. I can appreciate the skill set. It's just not my taste. This is not my music. You're never going to catch me in the club. You're never going to catch me doing all that shit, so I'm not the one to push this on. But it was a dope song. It was cool. 81 out of 100. That's my score. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. Specifically, if you listen to this brand of music, how did you score it? How do you think it is if this is the type of music you listen to? I'm much more interested to see how you guys score it than me, who it's not necessarily the target audience for it. So 81 out of 100. Let me know down in the comments below. As always, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Let's go.